Oh, sorry about that. I ended up hitting the stop recording instead of the pause, but you most probably needed the break anyway. So let's just check where we were and what we've done. A quick recap, as in all the best movies. So we've created the C code in Visual C Sharp. We've looked through the code. We added the libraries. We've uploaded the code. We uploaded the function to AWS. We found on the AWS site, and we were linking the two together with the skill. We've just created the skill called C APL. And let's just see whether that was done now. Well, there we are. Oh, no, start from scratch. Sorry, continue with template. Sorry. This will create the skill. This will take a while. So this time I'll pause it. And that's created the skill. We need to link the two together. So we'll find our skill and we'll make a copy of the ARN and we'll add that to the trigger. So we've recorded the ARN for our APL function and created the skill. Okay, let's take a look at that. If we click the endpoints here, we'll get a copy of our skill ID. So we'll copy that to the clipboard. I'll just put that here. So I know what they both are. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the endpoint here. This is the default region. This is going to now, we're going to want the skill to point to our Alexa, the C# function, and then vice versa. So we'll copy the ARN that we've got here from our skill, and we'll paste that. I didn't paste very well, did it? We'll paste that there and we'll save the endpoints. You're going to get a dire warning here, but we'll just continue with that. And I've got skill manifest error. Why have I got a skill manifest error? Copy that APN. Save the endpoint. Oh, it's possible that it hasn't got this because it can't see it yet because it's not been set up in the skills kit. So we'll add the trigger here. We'll just see what happens. We'll add the trigger here. We want to add a skills kit. We'll need to add the skill verification, the skill which I copied. So I'll copy the skill, Control C. I'll paste that first of all, we'll add that. And now we'll go back, we'll copy this ARN, go back to the developer console, repaste that in there, it's the same thing. Now hopefully it might work this time. Okay, yeah, so there's a good bit of advice for you. And what's next then? So we're in the lambda, we've added the link to the skills kit. That's our skill, and it knows about that. And in our developer console, it now knows. We need to also add the interfaces because we're using APL. We need to add the Alexa presentation language, and we want to save those interfaces. And we want to change the interaction model as well. One of the intents we've got here, this is provided for you. We don't have that anymore. So I'm going to delete that intent. We're going to add the intent, and we're going to add the intent that we've got from our code that says hello intent here. I'll copy that directly so we know exactly what we're doing. We'll add the intent, and the user says hello or hi. That'll do. And save the model, and we'll build the model. And the build model will take a while. I'll just pause. Actually, I won't pause. I'll just come back a minute and check we've done everything. So here we've selected the endpoint, copied the skill. In this case, in my notes, I actually did add the trigger first of all. So we added the trigger and we added the skills kit ID, the skill ID to the trigger. Then we went back to the developer portal and added the ARN to the skill in this default region here. Save the errors, ignore them. Now we've added the intent, so we delete the hello world intent, added the hello intent, added in this case like howdy, good morning, hello, hi. Save and build the model, so that's where we are. And hopefully model's built, and we should be able to go to the test now. So we've uploaded the code knows about the skill knows about the code, and skill has got the intent that we want. So if we now just switch on development and we say open C, helps if I learn to type one day, open C Apple.
Launch request.
And that's a good sign because that's what we say in our code. And if I just type hello, we should get hello intent. Right, now the trick is, have we got our C# showing here? Here's our APL, here it says APL and C#, and there's my lovely pussycat when he was a baby. Okay, so that's it then. So just to go back then, so remember you have to go through all the normal things, but the important thing that we did here was we've added our APL here in this directive and added the container and the text and the image. And of course we've had to add all these extra libraries that we've added up there. So I hope that helps you. I might see if I can do a video on making better APL here by having a data area as well. So we'll see about that, see whether we get another video about that. So I hope that helped. Keep programming.